reignite your vision, refresh your mind, goals, and dreams. Yes, everybody. Hey, it is rise and shine. Did I say good morning? I meant to say buenos dias because that's what we say here. And just got the thumbs up. You guys can hear me clearly. Of course, we start every show with the dad joke. Hey, Poppy over there. Why did the gym close down? Yeah, the gym over here. I don't know. Well, it just didn't work out. Oh, but a boom. I need a Shauna in my life. Where's the Shauna in my life who will roll up her eyes at the dad jokes? But I do surround myself with friends that roll up their eyes a lot. Interesting. Who's ready to reignite? Before we do that, we also in our show like to in the life of a pup or un día en la vida de un cachorro. Well, this time we're going to talk about some heroes. I got very emotional. Thank you, Leslie, for sending this one over because it really is really cool. So if you got kiddos and let's say they want a dog, let's just see that love. Let's talk about dogs in shelters. So this is the one I'm going to be sharing today. I don't know if I could do the music, but let's see it. Yeah, definitely not the music. I think the song will definitely make you cry, but let's just see the act. What are these kids doing? These superheroes? What are they doing? Yeah. They're reading, they're feeding at a dog shelter. I love this. And of course, the song, look at this kid praying. I just love it. We do got to start so early in letting children know their power. He could be meditating as well. The dog's like, dude, what you doing? I love that. But just taking that time to read, to feed, super, super nice. Okay. So that's we get started over here. And guys, listen, I couldn't wait to click this button because I've been staring at it, okay? Staring at this coffee, okay? So different, my hair is up, but same mug. Oh, yum, yum, yum. This is the first sip, guys. You guys got to experience my first sippy. Going for the second one. Guys, you are here for marching forward. You clicked here for refresh your goals and dreams. Listen, we could refresh with the sip of coffee. I'm going for my third one. Guys, today is Monday. That's the wrong day over there. Why is the wrong day there? Who cares? We're talking about reignite, ready to breathe fresh energy, fresh, reignite, new by revisiting and realigning. So I told you in this show, we're going to do some translations. And of course, how do you say reignite in Spanish is reavivir. Doesn't that sound awesome? So, like, I guess if you were like literally translating vivir means live, it's relive. That's the way they decided to, or Google decided to translate. I like it. I like it because it could help us who are reigniting That day that Jimmy and I flew the plane, the shout out to, oh my gosh, Arthur. Shout out to Arthur. He's like pumping the plane, like, when you drive those old cars and you go, we're like, Jimmy's like, no. I'm like, yeah, I see my dad. I seen him in Peru. I seen him here in his little hoopties trying to start that car, But Jimmy was like, "Oh, what are you talking about, dude? Nah, this is danger, danger, danger." But that reignite, just give it a little a little boost. And the second word, like to do it again. So, with that said, I got something that I'm gonna redo or reignite, and hopefully, you guys want to come and take that journey with me for the next 75 days, which starts in April. So, we got 2 more shows for the end of this season 4. And we're going to pick up season 5 right after the 75-day journey, which is June 16th. So, story time. The reason, oh gosh, what is the name of the movie? Hitch. When he's singing that song, I don't know why. Because when he sang the reason, like his gallo or like the high pitch came in. Anyway, shout out if you like that movie back in 2000, either 99. Guys, when did Hitch come out? Yeah, with Will Smith. When did that movie come out? Was it in 99? Was it 2000? All I remember is I had moved back to New York from Florida. So it's either the end of 99 or the beginning of 2000. Let me know. Where are all my 90s people? I'm talking to you. Okay. So we'll go, because here's, shout out to Daniel. He sent me this video, which we're gonna play right here. Because I love like sharing practicals and sharing let me go to the story time first before I share wisdom from our elders segment, which it's been a while. So thank you, Daniel, for sending me this one, because we were doing this and it was super, super encouraging. When you get in the algorithm Instagram, you get more, and there are so many woman, oh, my grandma, rest in peace, being one of them, who lived till she was 94, about to turn 95, or 95, about to turn 96. I actually don't remember, but hello, 90 something, you don't hear about that, right? And so she had like these rituals or rules, was, drinking 1 beer a week or something, right? Where she's celebrating, she's going out eating dinner, and then she drinks her beer because she loves beer. Dancing and laughing. Now, this one over here, what I like from story time, I always, most of my life, I don't know if you can relate, but I think that I have to do something in order for happiness, for acceptance, for joy, and for, what do you call it? What's another word? Joy, happiness, acceptance, meaning. And for the next 75 days, I want to be in a way that I have not challenged myself. Guys, you gotta grab your spouse, grab a child, grab a dog, although a dog will not give you feedback. Grab someone you trust. Shout out to Leanne Scott in Australia. She gave me like this resource on abundance and scarcity, which a lot of like characteristics. And I went down and I wrote them all down, and I want to do a self-assessment. And then I was like, okay, great. Just a few in the scarcity and a lot in abundance. Right? I was feeling really good. Self-assessment. But yeah, I have a few things to work on. And then I asked Jimmy, hey, can I get your feedback in case I I'm blindsided or I missed some stuff. Well, my friend, well, it turns out there was quite more missing. And here's the thing, right? Because it's not about like doing, but like pausing, right? Just to see where you're at. And one of the things that came up was pushing through challenges. I'm like, what? I'm persistent Patty. What are you talking about? Like I'm gonna push it through. I learn from my mistakes. And then I realized there's a few things that whether I like to admit it, is that when it gets to a certain challenge level of challenge, I'm like, well, I can modify, right? Well, I could XYZ. Now, I'm also saying have grace, don't be crazy. Okay. I don't know if you guys could hear, that's Jimmy sneezing. But one of the things that the 75 hard challenge I've had the most trouble, the most challenging part was taking a picture of myself, right? And it's okay, I'll do the affirmation, but I actually want to take the 75 days to take my own advice that I recently gave on a podcast, which is choose a time in the morning, like a specific time, whether it's like the time that you went to drop off the kid at the bus, got home, something that you do every day, right? Pick a time in the morning and the evening to apply new habits. And the picture, although yes, I'm physically taking a picture, it's really me being there. Hold on, Jimmy's here. Come on down, Jimmy. You want to come down?
Yeah.
Hold on, here he is. Hold on, let me get you in the screen. We can't see you.
Oh, so I need to nail down.
Yeah. Are you reporting weather?
I'm too told. Well, I just got told by the dog, mommy is doing a morning show, and we need to go report the weather. So, could you send me a link?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I do not see her butt.
If you look over here.
She's ready, guys. She is so ready. Like, why are we talking? We gotta go. We must release. And I forgot what I was saying. Okay, I'm back. So even though I'm physically taking a picture, here's the part. It's crazy because wait, I'm taking a picture of me. It's me. It's me standing there. It's me. I'm not talking. What does Patty do all day? Jimmy will tell you. Talk all day. All right. He says, I'm either sleeping or talking. How rude, I tell you. But yeah, either sleeping or talking. Can you believe him? So, I was like, man, as after that conversation, as I'm thinking through my 75-day journey that I like to call it, it's like, wow, me standing in my presence and my being is the most challenging thing. So that's gonna be fun. Although we are ending the season 4 on March 31st, I do plan, for those who follow me in Instagram, and obviously in Facebook and YouTube, and those in LinkedIn. Well, in LinkedIn it's going to be interesting because I'm most likely, yeah, I'm not sure how many social media places I'm going to share it with, but share that picture. And as in day 1, day 2, and whether I believe I'm gonna go for the evening. Evening is it's gonna be the best one. Let me tell you why. Because I have the most challenging part to let go. And so going into, I think I hear Mr. Zito, but I think he's walking. Yep, I'm most likely in his pocket. Where it's gonna be, hey, it's me. I don't know why my head is playing Teach Me How to Dougie. I don't know, maybe because of TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, and take that picture, and that be the first domino to an evening ritual, and putting charging the phone over here in my office, walking across to my bedroom where that phone will stay away from me. So I'm really excited. Even we're basically going to the Rice and Shine Show's taking off for about it's 2 months. It's absolutely needed to reignite, to refresh. And Zito, let me know when you're ready to come in. I'll put you up. Let's see. Here's Zito.
Hey,
Hey,
we're
you
here.
are out down the ramp.
I know.
She went that way.
She's like
Wow.
super into, I guess, me reporting. She's doing her own thing, but she got me
Yeah,
up and
report me
dressed
taking a poop.
from the morning show.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Yeah, so it's really nice today.
Yeah, what's it like? 60s?
It's like 65.
Okay. Ah, honey, get the camera over.
It's a beautiful spring day. You can definitely smell the, I don't know, it almost smells like lavender in the air or something.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and it's not in the other. Usually, it's in the other area, but you smell it now.
Yeah, yeah, I smell it as soon as basically walk out of the door.
Oh, very nice. I'm looking forward to getting out of the door as well. Then.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so it's beautiful out here by the lake.
Yeah, I could see it. I wish I could put. Let me see how I could put you big. Is your phone in? Can you put it on landscape? Hey, there it is. There it is. Thank you for not showing us you picking up the peroops.
Yeah, right? Sorry, give me one
Yeah.
sec.
Yeah, the sky. It's clear skies, guys, here in Orlando, Florida. Let us know in the comments what is the weather in your neck of the woods. And again, walking around there is just so um beautiful. And like I was saying, and then Jimmy's right here. Let me put me and Jimmy. Hey, Zito.
Hey, yo, Zito.
So when the patty goes, I'm tired. I don't want to do the sunset walk. What are you gonna tell me?
Oh, okay. Bye.
Exactly.
That's the safer option.
Safer.
Uh huh.
No, it's true. Grace is super cool, and we're not here into like the 80s, 90s, but yeah, anyway, so I'm sharing about the being part and taking a picture. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. But anyway, thank you so much for reporting the weather. You are you staying or are you leaving? Let me know.
I have another dog coming up, so let me put you in my pocket for a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll put you down
All right.
and we'll get back to the rise and shine.
Sounds
All
good.
right, guys. So let's mute them. This is really fun. So um I forget what was the last part I was sharing. Oh yeah, certain time in the morning, certain time in the evening. And if you are like, oh, that's so rigid. I mean, if you live your whole life like that and you say no to other opportunities for like the rest of your life because you must do something at a certain time, I would say I will agree with you. If you're doing that for a short period of time, to as a practice, as a starting something new, as an experiment, I would say no, it fits, and especially if you want to start a new habit, to really unlocking and experimenting what can happen. You guys will see. I've also considered uh possibly, yeah. So as far as like feedback, what I'm going through or like what I've learned, all that gets to be shared on after the 75 days. So I'm literally sharing as I'm going. And if you want to, let's put up the sign here. And if you want to come along in this journey, let me know in the comments. And then we certainly can figure that out and check in or potentially have around the same time, because then you're like, we're doing this as a community. And yeah, so I'll take the first 1 to 3 people, and for sure I will yeah, we'll see. So send me a DM for those who are interested in doing that. Okay, so the reason I wanted to share this, because this is an inspiration. We're just gonna go ahead and play it. Oh, I think Jimmy's here. Oh, Jimmy, how did you get up there? I don't know how to take him out. Remove. Kick from studio. Okay. All right. We just kick him to the curve. All right. But let's go back here and let's share this without music, because to hey, come on now. Okay, I'm sharing this because it's like, that's like that wisdom. Who cares? Let's come on, Granny, come on, Auntie. Oh, by the way, Auntie's name, if you've been following Rise and Shine Show, is Amelia or Mia. Oh gosh, Auntie Amelia. Hey, okay, so it's taking the picture as I am. I'm most likely gonna start with silly faces, because how many of you did not like me taking pictures? Okay. Oh, this is a reality check-in for most people. Oh, let's get Jimmy here. Jimmy, you're gonna like this conversation. Can you hear me? Oh, there he is. All right. I don't think you see this video. Daniel sent me this video.
Oh, I don't like it already.
Why? Because Daniel sent it?
Who?
Exactly.
Wait,
Exactly.
I know this person?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yep, you're the one who introduced me to lovely Daniel. All right, I'll let their bromance and their beef for another time. But babe, check it out. When I was younger, you're gonna find it funny. I used to hate taking pictures. First of all, because I was told to go like this, to put one leg here and smile like this and twist your head, right? And it's like, why? Because they grew up, their mom telling them how to stand. If your mom is from the 1940s, right? But then because insecurities come along, then I'm like, oh man, what would I say? I'm not photogenic. And then came a picture that I liked. I was like, I'm photogenic. And guess what happened? I started liking pictures, but then I knew, like, okay, this is going to be, I'm going to use this side and I'm going to smile like this.
Poppy's back.
And then, huh?
I was talking to Poppy. Go ahead.
And then, Zito, the most popular thing, when did we start taking selfies? When did that era start? Like 2008, 9, maybe?
I feel like I've taken more selfies since I've met you than like I have in my entire life. Is that what we're talking about? Or like
Yeah,
when
that's it. So it had to be 2008, 2007, 2008. No, more like 2008. Yeah. 2008, 2009. Selfies changed the world. You guys know why?
Why?
I get chills. Look.
Oh
Bubbles. when you have a selfie, you're in control of the picture. When somebody takes a picture of you, you're out of control. Like you have zero control. There's basically a lens in your face.
Mm.
And I learned that from Peter Hurley. He's a photographer in New York. And that was so deep. He's like, all right, let me turn the camera on you guys. And the audience went, it's like they stopped breathing. He's like, aha, we have a lot of control freaks over here. And everybody's laughing because it's so true. So yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment. Can that be true? Could it be that it's a control issue versus whatever you think it is? And at least for me in the past maybe 7 days of going through a certain challenge with a certain person, yeah, it's letting go of control of the situation that I've actually never had. I've never had control over the situation, but I thought I did subconsciously, consciously, like every level. I thought I was in control. So when you let go, heads up for tears and like you don't know what to do and yelling and like so yeah, that's what I've been going through. But anyway, honey, that's the selfie revolution of the control that we have versus allowing somebody to take a picture of you. So yeah, so instead of being like, I'm just being insecure, it's basically let's tap into, is it that we just want to be in control? But you were gonna say something.
No, I was talking to the doggy.
Oh, hey, teach me how to Dougie. Okay. All right. We're going to get you off the screen because all we see is your hand. And
Sorry.
we're going to end this Rise and Shine show with the challenge. I believe I could take him off. Let me see. Oh my gosh. I almost banned him by accident. No banning, Mr. Zito. But let's go into here. Let's go to the next slide because I do want to end the show for those who have stayed this long about the challenge of the week. Well, my challenge of the week, and I'm sharing it with you. If you want to come along, this is an invitation. So, if you've watched this show, we're in season 4. We've been going on. This is episode 249. So I've actually done this twice in the show. And if you're familiar with it, there are 7 quote unquote rules or guidelines, however you want to call it. And showing here in the screen. And so the challenge of the week for me is to grab each of these guidelines to do exactly what I just said earlier and insert them at a certain time in the morning, time in the evening, and whatever's in between after something that we already do so we can remember, right? It's like we're inserting. Well, the time, if you actually don't have a schedule, if you don't have children, right? Because children go to school Monday through Friday, but there's some days that kids are sick and things like that. But leverage that in a time that you already are used to doing. And again, if you don't have it, choose one. That's the beauty about the journal. The journal has a blank time for the morning for 15 minutes of reflection and 15 minutes of reflection at the end of your workday. So choose a time and stick with it. That's the goal. It's making a decision. So what we want to do, if you accept the invitation, it's to think through. So when you reach out to me, hey Patty, this is what I'm gonna do. What are you doing? And we can either exchange notes and be like, oh cool, it works out. A certain time we're doing certain things. So, and also to make it very clear, like over here, I want to highlight. It says 2 movements or workouts a day. Be specific on the time. Choose the time that you're going to be doing that, and that's what you're going to stick to, right? So, last time I was like modifying it into 20, and it certainly is the time that I walk my dog. However, because I've been walking a lot more since, especially in the past, maybe I will say a month, I know I'm ready for the 45. I'm so ready for the 45 minutes. And that's what I plan to do. And then one of the things, which is not in this challenge, is that I want to do one of those movements by myself without devices, because I was doing 30 minutes without device. And I definitely want to go further with 45 minutes without devices. So I got some ideas, right? Me and Jimmy share a car, and it could be that I'm heading somewhere that it's a 45-minute walk where he gets to pick me up. And guess what? That happens because he goes to work, and there's a certain time he leaves, right? And like he's not doing anything different, but I'm taking that walk. And in the challenge, in the 75 hard challenge, he talks about like whether it's rain, snow, or what, right? That's part of that. That's part of that, breaking through your own obstacles, breaking through your own um belief. Yeah, it's breaking through your own belief that you could actually do this. And remember that it starts like, I'm not photogenic, and the pictures were wacky. I'm photogenic. Ooh, I like that picture. Right? It's like, it's what you say, what you believe, your thoughts that kind of lead this 75-day journey. And when we push through those difficult times, it's like that first, it's like you can, yeah, pick up that momentum when you're like, holy cow, I just did that, right? And before I used to make excuses before, but now I did it. I just like, God, I just leveled up. All right. So let's look through this list right here, and let's be specific. Let's choose those times. Let me put myself here. What else is in there? The nutrient dense meals. Be specific. I know for me, man, does also, guys, we got to tap, speaking from wisdom from our elders, we got to tap into our ancestral line. And because we could complain about, oh, I got this from my mom, my dad, blah, 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 blah. And usually we complain about what? The bad habits, right? Don't we complain about, oh, you being just like your mother, you just being like just like your father, anything like that is usually negative. What if we turn it around? What if we turn it around and start like imitating, like consciously and subconsciously imitating the good qualities? Pay attention. Let's notice. Let's notice this week. What are some of those things? Okay. And I say that because when it comes to nourishment, a few weeks ago, I noticed that my mom's habit of having fruits first and then maybe like a half an hour, she has her breakfast and her coffee. You know, it was where I was feeling this energy that was very different, that I was not needing the coffee by the time it's like 9:30, right? Like I'm rushing through the dad jokes and I get to coffee. So it sustained my energy, it boosts my energy, it refresh my energy. And but it takes some observing or some noticing from our ancestors. And if it's not your mom, your dad, think about grandma, think about grandpa, uncle, auntie, right? What are some of those things that we could tap into our central lineage, to our tribe, like literally DNA tribe of what works. In 23andMe, supposedly it says that my body's better with tea. Right. And also talks about like not having milk, which is so interesting. But anyway, just explore things, right? Let's go on, and instead of being so, because the way 75 hard challenge calls it, he calls it like a diet, and so many people have so much negative energy around it. We want to shift that energy to being nourished. And then like what are going to be some of the things that we're going to try out for the next 75 days, right? Not as like this is what I'm going to eat for the rest of my life. Extreme, right? What am I exploring for the next 75 days? My mom also after dinner has her chamomile tea. Now, I have another tea that I like, and part of that, because one of the, let me see, one of the, this is gonna be the longest show ever. One of the things over here talks about avoiding alcohol, and I do like tea after, because mom's brew is like it cuts the fat, and me and Jimmy mock her. Yeah, we gotta get the chamomile to cut the fat. It's not true, guys. Chamomile doesn't cut the fat. That's what hence why we're saying mock. However, it's like this little ritual she's created for herself. But what I do want to do, and I've been saying this for a while, this is why it's going to be so good. I'm getting it all out right now, is to try making different drinks that necessarily don't have alcohol. Like I've said this before, like this craving for the margarita, it's really craving for what? What does margarita have? Lime and sea salt or salt. Well, we put sea salt, but like that's what the body's craving, not the alcohol, you know? So, mojito, what is it create? The mint, right? Like, and so like we could create different things for us. And so anyway, so that's the challenge. It's by tapping into each one of these. Again, this is my modified version, but from the 75 hard challenge. And excuse me, what book are you going to read? Right? Or maybe start with making a list of books, pulling out of your shelf or going to a Barnes and Noble, going through, feeling them, touching them. Guys, let me tell you, I'm all about sniffing those books. I know it sounds weird. If you do that, please drop a comment so I know I'm not the only one that likes to sniff the books. New books. Okay, Jimmy likes the old books. And I'm like, ew, so many hands touched it, right? But I love the smell of new books. And I guess if I'm going to Barnes and Noble, really lots of people have touched it. So anyway, the affirmations. Yeah, I already spoke about the daily picture. The affirmations, right? Affirmations you've done in the past that have hit aha moments, or some, like I have done things for you. Yeah, let's tap into what's worked for you before, instead of like, this is what I should do. I need to. And we just should all over ourselves, right? So let's pick on the things again, tap into your ancestors as well. And the avoiding alcohol, replacing it with what? Smoothies, drinks. Think about some of the alcohol that you like. So I was like telling Jimmy, you gonna do it with me? I was like, really? We only have Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. Okay, so we could do other drinks as far as celebration with family, right? So we could go through that. So, and then the last one is the once a week for like a hike, something that's over 60 minutes. And that my goal, as I keep building my 45-minute solo without devices on, I'm obviously going to have my phone on. I need my husband to track me down, and I need to call for emergency. Let's be wise. It's yeah, exploring more parks here in Orlando, writing a list. This is all the things I'm doing because I have not written it down. Like a list of all the parks, right? And the different sections that I want to be, the restaurants I would like to try out. If you follow the Bujo system, the spreads, there's so many people out there that do these things. So like they plan out their month and they write down all the things, the movies they want to see. And you know why that's important? Because then you're not on a Friday night like, what do you want to watch? I don't know. Whatever you want to watch. No, whatever you want to watch. Raise your hand if that's frustrating. Frustrating. Like big time. But when we create a pool of ideas, then we go, oh, this one or this one, right? A or B, much faster. Boom, right? So that's the challenge that I bring to myself and for those who would like to take this invitation for our 75-day journey. And with that, my friend, now I believe I'm done because I'm gonna celebrate you, action taker. Is it you? You. Sorry, I'm stuck with that one. Let me know. Send me a DM, comments, and come and fly away with me this 75 days. Okay? Who's with me? Who's with me? They're in the choir.
Away with me.
Hey.
Come and fly away with me.
So,
Come
do
and
you make
fly
up
away
message?
with me.
Or
Come and fly away